Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your mindfulness meditation and pranayam on Friday, September the 9th. So as we come into our meditation this morning, it's going to be a lightly guided meditation. So as you settle on in, couch, chair, floor, wherever you are most comfortable. Again, we're sharing this space together, and I love that concept of whether it is guided or it's totally silent, that we are doing this together. And we share the energy, we share in the intention, as we set our intentions for our personal practice. And everybody shares in that energy. And I know it sounds kind of woo-woo, but the study and the research around energy is quite spectacular in terms of how this translates and how we share this energy together. So, good morning, Vicki. Lovely to see you this morning. And so I do know it takes a little bit as well for people to come on. It's a little bit of searching these days in terms of Facebook. So I'm so pleased to have you watch the recording as well. Of course, I love it when you are able to join in live, especially as we're still able to be outside, hopefully for the month of September as well. So let's settle on in, share our intentions, our meditation space wherever we are actually in the world, and even watching the recording. And taking that moment as you settle in with your breath, or a moment or two to set an intention for your practice this morning, for your day, for your weekend, whatever arises for you. Don't think too much about it. Just whatever word or phrase or image comes to mind. And just let the words find their way. You may have a busy day coming up. You may have a bit more go with the flow day. How would you like your meditation this morning to support you, to serve you? And of course, that energy goes out to the people around us, the world around us. And then once you've settled in with your intention, then return your attention back to your breath. And your eyes can be softly opened and resting on something in my picture, something in your space, or they're softly closed. You may feel the coolness of the air coming in through your nose, through both nostrils. And that's inside or outside. I would say this morning I can feel the coolness of the air coming in. But even inside, the air is a little cooler going in than going out. And just feel the pathway of the breath, the pathway of the air making its way down into your lungs. Everything just reorganizes a little bit as the lungs fill. Your diaphragm drops down, the belly moves out. And then as you exhale, whether you're exhaling out through the nose or the mouth, just feel that wonderful internal massage. And the belly draws in, the diaphragm moves up, just nestles up and against the heart, giving a little love nudge. The air is encouraged out of your lungs, and if you follow your exhalation, keep following it to its end point, you feel the internal strength of each and every breath. You don't have to grip. You don't have to tighten, just paying attention. It is quite awesome how much goes on in our bodies on every single breath. And mindfulness meditation is to just focus on the breath. So I'll leave that with you for the next little bit. Feeling the wonder and the power, the awesomeness of each and every breath. And every time your attention wanders away from the feeling, the sound, the movement of your breath, or even when it moves from the sound of the birds, just let that thought go. Let it float away on a cloud, let it dissolve into the background, and bring your attention back to your breath, to the birds. And as you slowly start to bring your attention into whatever you're sitting on, feeling your sitting bones, feeling the ground, and starting to connect to the ground, the earth, through your hands, through your fingers. And you can start to connect to your knees, giving them a little bit of TLC, to the ground in front of you. Starting to move. Perfect timing. Again, very little control over the sounds that arise. And one of the things that I thought of as you're making your way out of your meditation this morning was that as thoughts were coming in, and then a truck would come by, it's like, I'm just going to attach this thought onto that dump truck, and it's going to take it on out to the pit. So that image just spontaneously came up, and it made me, like, I did a little chuckle, yes. So my thoughts went with the trucks, and then we have some bird nests in behind here. So they were, again, quite not as active as I thought they might be, but it wasn't. Thank you. I'm so glad you enjoyed this morning. It was hopefully we'll be able to come out here next week again. And I just wanted to give a shout out for those of you local. This rain barrel here was painted by Jane Burnside, and I'm going to say 6, 7, maybe even longer. And it stays out all of the time, and it makes me smile every single time I look at it. It is just, again, a shout out to Jane. Amazing artist and person. So let's bring our hands together. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining in live, for watching the recording, and please join Suzanne on Monday, she is back at it. Yay! So Suzanne at 7 a.m. on her Kuvalaya page. Suzanne Monday, myself Friday, and then fill in that in between and enjoy your meditations as often as you can. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Bye for now.